Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas, at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. Today, we've got a collision for you between two teams in the rebuilt, revamped Big 12 Conference. As we're going to see, the Arizona State Sun Devils taking on the 11th-ranked team, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Cyclones will kick this deep to get us going. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Sun Devils offense making their way on the field today. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today. There's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Wasting no time, he's going to go deep on the first play. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
It's a solid gain. Moves the ball up to 28.
Look, I realize on any play call that is properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And then first down, right back to the running game. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
When the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field, they got the offense to third down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
And the Sun Devils offense is on the move now. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that previous play. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. Caught over the middle. It's Brown.
Well, here the defense is... play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Play number 7 on the opening drive, and it's 3rd and short. And they pick up the first on the ground. And the Sun Devils pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And the wideout goes in motion. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Oh, and he fumbles. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They bring him down to 27. This offense really threatening now.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Sun Devils begin a new series here. 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Off the play fake on 1st down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. QB to the tight end for a completion. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal. And the Sun Devils will line up here on 1st down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Chris, when was the last time you saw an offense eat up the entire 1st quarter? Talk about moving the ball methodically down the field, and then eventually you're able to punch it in for a touchdown. This defense is going over to the sidelines just looking for answers.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. That And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Cyclones offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. This wide receiver, Kirk, is so dynamic. He puts a lot of pressure on the corners, and frankly, the safeties are going to have to get involved in coverage today, right?
Yeah, the free safety is going to be tempted here to make plays, but this quarterback has a favorite target. He comes up with most of the 50-50 balls. Expect to see plenty of double coverage and help from this free safety today.
And it's incomplete even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
To throw, it's Becht. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the Cyclones will line up on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here comes a handoff. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Short pass finds the tight end. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
It's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Cyclones are in the red zone.
Here we go. Ready.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. It's complete.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Back to pass. It's Becht. He makes the grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. 3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Back to throw again. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Iowa State. Here comes the point after attempt. And it's up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he fields it inside the 15. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop?
Come on, set. Clear. Clear. Flip it.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. He pulls it in for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning. Gets a fresh set of downs. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Looking for a deep completion. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 60. Gives them a lot more speed on the field, and with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it, for a nice interception.
And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid, right down for a touchdown. And he's got his man open downfield. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. To throw, it's Becht. Short connection to the tight end here. But a huge collision below delivered there by the linebacker. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. From the shotgun, drops back. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Crucial third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Green. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down. Offense calls time to stop the clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he pulls in the catch. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Cyclones starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Nice grab. It's Jackson. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the mark. They come up and quickly spike it, stopping the clock. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's caught. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but a pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. And he knocks it right through the uprights.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete, trying for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. And then it's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And the story of the half has been that elite corner. We were told he was tough to throw against. He's basically taken away an entire side of the field when he's out there, causing turnovers and getting physical. How often do we say that about lockdown guys? And how this offense schemes against him in this second half will be fun to watch.
And the Sun Devils will kick this away to get the second half going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now.
Okay,
And
ready?
the first play of the drive now from the 25.
Lasso! Lasso!
Dropping back, it's Becht. Receiver makes the grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
On the set.
Here's the second down play.
42 Spider. 4-2.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Three guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looks to the left. Pass caught.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Get set. Get set.
Looking to throw again. Caught quickly. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitching catch.
Easy.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Here's a target, and it's complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-one.
The Cyclones will have first and 10 here. Scanning the field, it's Becht. Snags the quick throw. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The completion sets up a second down play.
Easy.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Cyclones. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Now, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You can see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. They'll run it to the left. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. He's got it down at the 25.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
First down here for this offense.
Jackrabbit.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Receiver in motion now. Pass is caught. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up the first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Also run out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary. Second and third option, but the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, ASU.
and that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking to pass. It's Becht. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. Under pressure, just lets it go.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the pressure affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Using his legs, it's Scatterbo. breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
325.
Ball handed off. And it works. The first down to the 35.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
On the ready.
A solid run, good for first down yardage.
Moves. Yankee blue. Yankee blue. Ready, go.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Finds his man. It's Scatabo. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. Well, Kirk, Iowa State has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
Slam.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Now, the offensive coordinator told us before the game they consider any one-on-one deep shot an advantage, but they couldn't connect on that try. Give credit to that defensive back, man. He played that perfectly.
Ready, ready.
Second down after the incompletion.
Lasso. Highland.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Scatabo. They get him down, but the game moves the ball with a plus 40. The Sun Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. Hornet.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the catch downfield. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Sun Devils looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some pop.
Touchdown, Sun Devils. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
So but they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 during the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff to the back. Tough running to avoid a loss and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Dropping back. It's Batt. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
And the best thing that happens here, Chris, is he gets out of bounds. Gives the offense a chance to regroup, huddle up, make sure they have the right call here for this critical 4th down.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Returner tackle right there. That's when we'll start the drive. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use, but what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Important 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He'll try a pass here. Looking right, this one caught. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. Do you think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest?
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Leading here in the 4th quarter to keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Trying for a 4th down completion. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They've got him. They convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Sun Devils with 1st and 10 here. Oh, a reverse. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
2nd and long, but you'd expect another one here to try to bleed the clock. And here's the handoff. He's swarmed by the defense. Linebacker shifting around now. So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Catch is made down the middle. Touchdown, Arizona State. This offense is still clicking.
Oh, what a play. Man, this defense, they better watch out for this tight end today. It's proven right there how easily he can slip behind and get lost in coverage. And if that happens, this quarterback's going to find him and make him pay.
Well, this was a team that seemed to relish the underdog role curve. Not many people gave them a shot, and they seemed to get fuel from that.
Yeah, they had a different kind of energy about them today. I got to give them all the credit in the world. You could see on the sidelines how fired up they were. They knew a lot of people had counted them out before this game even started. They were able to prove them all wrong.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.